Oh, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Dead Funny Podcast. I'm your host, Chris. Today is my co-host, Kelsey and James. No JoJo, unfortunately, under law weather, but he's here with us in spirit. Which is upsetting because I kind of want to talk to him about Final Fantasy 14 a little bit, just about where I'm at and where he's at, because I don't know where he's at in the game. I would like to know. JoJo, comment below.
Why don't you play with him?
I just actually added him to my Discord. I don't know how actively he plays it, though, because he's been playing since the beginning. Now, to be fair, we have a new patch coming out, which is actually cool, because I want to bring this up, obviously, while you're on the podcast, because you know a little bit about Final Fantasy 7. They're actually going to be introducing Emerald Weapon as a enemy. Now, I know you don't necessarily remember which one Emerald was, because there were 5 different weapons.
Yeah, there
Emerald,
was,
Ruby,
but
Ultimate, and Diamond. Yeah, 5 different weapons.
Did it have a special power or
something? That was the one that I told you that you fought. It was one of the harder ones that got added in after the game for the American release.
Yes.
And it was the one you fought underwater that had a 20-minute timer. And that if you were stacked on materia, it would wipe your entire team. Due to how much materia you had, it had that much more damage for its final move. And it would wipe your entire team.
That's right.
So we have no idea.
And what was the strategy on that?
Well, the strategy was limiting your materia to just what you needed and revive materia. And then 2, to go and do the specific quest to get underwater materia, so the 20-minute timer wasn't an issue. Your characters could breathe underwater with the underwater materia on.
Got it.
Yep.
Continue.
So that's the big thing. People don't know if you're going to be fighting this underwater. Are they going to do a throwback and just do the 20-minute timer? Like, you only have 20 minutes to beat this boss to just, stab at the old game. If it's going to do stupid damage to you because you have a lot of materia on. Like, nobody knows. It's all kept in the dark. We just know that Emerald Weapon is coming. So, super pumped.
Okay.
And there's a chance that if you beat it, you could possibly unlock it as a minion, I think. That's rumored. Hasn't been confirmed. But in the game, you have like little minions that follow you around. They're just cosmetic. They don't do anything. And so having him as a little minion flying behind you and stuff. I want to get a Tonberry so bad because like while you're idle, your minions will do stuff. So like my little Chocobo chick just like flaps his wings and tries to jump up and fly, and then he just falls back down. Tonberry just shanks. He's just like, eh. So I want one of those so bad.
Oh my god, I want one of those to play the game. That's incredible. I would pay to have a small Tonberry like figurine on my desk that was powered, and I would plug the damn thing in. If it just randomly, like every so often, just shake, just a little bit, it would make me so happy to have that on my desk.
So good. Oh my god. But
yeah. So is there materia in Final Fantasy 14?
So there is, but it's different, and it's actually kind of a very interesting system. So I'd be willing to know if like they've done this somewhere else, and I just don't remember because it's been so long since I've played all the Final Fantasies. But in this one, it's as you wear gear and you level up, you start to spirit bond with your gear. So whenever you go to sell it, if the spirit bond is at a maximum of 100%, you then can extract materia from the gear.
Interesting.
And then it resets its spirit bond at 1. So for people who are using gear that they're going to be using it for a while, you need to check your stuff and make sure you're not screwing yourself out of extra materia, because you can just keep extracting it. Once it gets to 100 and then level up with your gear on, you're going to be able to level up that soul bond again and then extract it again.
Okay, so it's actually a strategy around how to do this to kind of game the system and end up with the best stuff.
Because you don't affect the materia that you have slotted into whenever you go to extract a new materia out. You don't affect that materia if you slot materia into it. So, but the materia is different than like Final Fantasy. Like I don't have materia that allows me to like raise James from the dead if he dies. Like materia is like, plus the strength or plus the determination and stuff like that. Or
it's more buffs than anything else.
Exactly. Like my favorite one so far is skill speed materia, where it makes your skills come back faster off a cooldown. It's like, fuck yeah, give me all that all day. I'm completely fine with that.
Oh yeah, no, that's fantastic. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So okay. I'm sorry. I'm thinking through how the materia works, because when I played Final Fantasy VII the remake, the first part of it, completely different. so didn't understand how materia worked, and they didn't explain it in the game, which isn't necessarily a problem because I think they trusted that you knew off of the previous Final Fantasy VII that you would know how it worked, and I didn't. So I kept like trying to just like slot things in and like assuming that if it was on me when I leveled up that it would it was a mess is the short story. And then I finally Googled it and I was like, oh, this is how I have to do this.
Yeah, I mean, one of the biggest things, I actually watched this one chick, and she's actually a lot of fun to watch, and she's kind of newer at the Final Fantasy genre, and she's playing 7, and I told her how Magnify works, and her mind was blown, because I did that thing of like, hey, you know, by the way, there's something that you could do that would make this a little bit easier if you want to know. And she's like, oh yeah, sure, you know, be helpful, just, I don't like those people that tell me like, go here and do this, and I was like, that's completely fair.
No, you leave it in their court if they want to accept your advice or not. Yeah.
And she was in the middle of fighting Hell House, and she was complaining about like how hard it is to heal, and I was like, well, what you should do is that Aerith is naturally going to have more mana than everybody else. So try to cue her as your healer. I was like, if you actually take that Magnify off of your fire, because right now you're only shooting one person, Magnify helps the fire spell bounce between targets. You only have one target. Take Magnify, put it on Aerith with your healing, with your cure, and every time you heal Aerith, it's going to heal Cloud regardless what his health is. Doesn't matter. Or same thing vice versa. You can heal Cloud, it's going to always heal Aerith regardless what her health is. And that's how that works. She's like, holy shit, I didn't even know that changes the game. And so I was telling her about my materia build that I have on Cloud now. The materia build that I have, because I kind of looked up to see kind of like what people are doing for like really awesome builds, and then kind of melded my own thing out of it. So what I call it is Brawler. It's basically my Brawler build. No matter what I do with Cloud, I'm always constantly gaining health. No matter what I do. I'm like literally like a health vampire. So, and I have it set up to where the counterattacks that I constantly do also break enemy movements. So therefore, I can actually jump out of an enemy movement if I want to and jump back into it, or automatically. So like, for instance, one of the biggest, this is the best way to explain it, one of the biggest enemies that do a lot of damage to you, and you fought it obviously because you've beaten the game, is those robot birds that have the fucking wheel on the bottom that the blades come out and they spin real fast and it does a shit ton of damage to you and keeps you held. I literally take 0 damage while they do that. 0. Because I'm able to literally just break out of it and then automatically jump into a counterattack, which shuts them down, and then I completely heal up anything that I lost. It's fucking nuts. I love it. It's amazing. Now I just got to get some better builds for like Tifa and Barrett is what I kind of want to work on now, but I haven't got to there yet. So
see, I didn't want to come to you and be like, hey, I beat the game, and have you be like, okay, well, did you do this on your own, or did you like look things up? And so as much as possible, I tried not to look things up because I was like, part of this is the experience of figuring it out yourself.
Right.
But that does mean that I was clearly building weaker builds as far as materia and leveling and things like that, just because, I mean, if I've got other people that are intentionally building these well, I'm not going to do that well my first time going through the game. Because I don't know what's available, and it's just not going to be good.
Oh, even my materia builds were shit my first playthrough. There's no ifs about it. I didn't even know fucking Magnify was actually
you spent the whole time bitching about it. And
I was like, where the fuck is all materia at, please? Like, that's what I want. And then it's like, I fucking use Magnify as a dumbass shooting fucking fire spells. And then finally I was like, wait a second. Magnify, as I read it again, it's like, it makes you hit all enemy targets. And I was like, well, what if I put this on Cure? Does it hit all friendly targets? And it does. And I was like, god damn it, I've had it for so long and I literally wasn't using it at all.
And see, what I loved is when you and I were playing this at the same time, we would have a podcast, and like before the podcast we'd be talking about the game a little bit, and it would come up, and then when you were finally like, did you realize you could do this? And I was like, yeah, I've been doing it the whole time because that makes a lot of sense. You were so pissed off.
I was like, I'm such a fucking idiot. I remember whenever I got Magnify, I was like, oh, this is a new materia. And I literally started reading. I was like, I don't care.
Yeah. You know? You just completely discounted it.
I was like, it's not all. It's a blue materia. It's not all. I don't care. Nope. Didn't care. Well, I really fucked myself on that one. But yeah, I definitely want to know where JoJo's at. I mean, because obviously if he wants to fucking play, I'm fucking down. I mean, it's not like we have a limit to how many people can fucking play with us. So, because I added him to my Discord so that way, in case he wanted to come play games, he had the option to. So, which he complimented my Discord. He's like, it's very Final Fantasy 7-ish. And I was like, yes it is. I've worked very hard to do it.
It's an aggressive Final Fantasy 7, to be honest.
It is a very aggressive Final Fantasy 7-ish. Yes, it is. I love it. It's great. But, Yeah, I had my first stream back. I kind of took a break from streaming for 2 weeks because of all this stuff going on with baby and work and everything else. And it was, I kind of talked about it a little bit on my stream, so I felt confident talking about it here too. But just, we had a lot of people that unfortunately ended up getting let go. And there's a lot of unsettling things happening at work. And it's just whenever that's pounding on you, it's hard to emotionally want to get on and be able to have that energy to where you guys are entertained watching me versus me just not talking, not doing anything. I mean, James can even attest to it. There were plenty of times where we were still playing Final Fantasy 14, but I would have like a TV show or something going on and I just wouldn't be talking. Like I did not have the energy to be entertaining and be fun. And I still wanted to play the game, but I just kind of wanted it more of a release than anything else to just kind of forget about the day and move on. And now that my daughter's home and stuff like that, I was like, cool, sweet. I feel a lot better. I can jump back into it. And it was just awesome because a lot of people showed up and were happy to see me, missed me and stuff like that. Had great conversations. I think I streamed. It was actually kind of cool. I streamed for an hour and 21 minutes and I actually had 121 chat messages. So I had at least a chat per minute that I was streaming.
Aww.
Which was awesome.
That's gotta feel awesome. Really nice.
It did. It was really, really cool. So I had a lot of people to talk to and stuff like that. And Bitter showed up, which I don't know if he follows the channel. I know he said he was going to, but definitely showed up and was there talking with me the whole time and stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun. But yeah, so I had two things that I wanted to bitch about on this podcast because God knows it's not a podcast if I'm not going on a tirade about something. So first off, we had an issue getting ready to record. My internet sucks. Everybody knows this. It's been a constant thing. TDS came and hooked up fiber optic, and we're good to go with fiber optic, right? So I was like, cool. So these last 7 days have been awful. I lose internet connection so much while I'm trying to work, and it's fucking infuriating.
Oh no.
Especially whenever it happens in the morning, I'm trying to clock in, so then I have to wait like an extra 15 minutes to clock in, and I'm like, it pisses me off. And then whenever it's like at the end of the day and I'm trying to hurry up and get something done, so I clock, I'm like, cool, I can fucking put it down. Nope. Gotta wait 15, 20 minutes while the fucking router resets. So I called TDS today. I finally did it. Called TDS today. And was talking to the sales rep, was like, yeah, we got the fiber optic in. I wanted to wait like almost 2 weeks and then kind of call you guys after they were done with the buildings and kind of see, what we can do. Fiber optic's not in my area. It's hooked up, but they're not ready to sell it yet, was what I was told. It's available, but it's not ready to be sold yet. It's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. They're like, yeah, you have it, but we're not ready to sell it yet. Like maybe in a couple months we'll be ready to sell it. In a couple months. I was like, so basically, there's no use to it for me. He's like, well, I wouldn't say that. What do you mean you wouldn't say that? He's like, well, we still offer other internet packages. I was like, all right, cool. He's like, what do you have? And I was like, well, right now I pay fucking like $50 a month to have like fucking 400 gigabytes upload or download. And he goes, gigabytes, megabytes. Sorry, 400 megabytes. That would be fucking. If my internet sucked and I was paying for that, I would be pretty pissed off. So 400 megabytes upload, and he's like, well, we can't get close to that. And I'm like, so you can't do anything for me. That's literally what we went right back to. You can't do anything for me. It's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. We literally installed something in your apartment to get you to switch from your competitor. And it literally is what a lot of us in my apartment complex want to do. And we physically can't because you're not ready to sell it yet. You ain't have to sell it. I was there ready to buy it on my own accord. You didn't have to sell me shit. You just got to hook it up, and it's already hooked up. So what the fuck is the holdup? That's crazy to me. Like, they came and tested and made sure the signal strength was good. That was the last thing they had to do before they left.
Great story.
Oh, my God. What are the damn chances?
Oh, yeah, your face is priceless right now, Chris. I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh, I can hear both of you. If you can hear us, bro, you are frozen AF.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
In 15 minutes.
It's exactly what I'm talking about. So they can't hear me. I can hear them. You guys can hear them. I can't hear them. You guys can hear me. So I'm keeping all this in.
All right, James is fucking with you, but that's exactly what you sound like.
100% keeping all this in. So that way you guys understand the bullshit I have to fucking deal with right now. This is it. This is 100% it. 100% it. It's great. I hate it. Yeah, see Kelsey being stupid? Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
yeah,
wait,
exactly.
Chris changed poses.
I was just say that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Oh.
Honestly, I just need to record these things as well, so when he fucks off like this, we are able to be like, nope, this is what the podcast looks like from the rest of our perspective.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Can you hear me now?
Oh, he's moving.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can actually hear me
moving?
now? Yeah? You can hear me? It's great. Because
Yeah.
as that was happening, I am not online on my recording software. So they could hear you guys. They could hear me. They just can't see you guys move. So I was talking the entire time like this is that's all staying in. Because I was doing that on purpose. I was like, this is what you guys get to know. This is what we were just talking about. So yeah, that's all staying in.
To be fair, they don't see me move anyway.
Well, yeah, but that's a courtesy. That's a courtesy to the community at this point. You know, that's a courtesy to them.
See, I was going to be nice to you, but Chris is just leaning into being an asshole, so I don't know if I can undo that.
You can't. You just can't. So yeah, there you go. You witnessed it live on a podcast. Exactly why I'm mad and what I was bitching about. Anyways, so moving on from that complaint into my other one. Usually, I would love for this person to be a sponsor. I would love for this person to sponsor me. I said it 1,000 times. Now, this company can go fuck themselves. This amazing chair that I have, Secret Labs, go fuck yourself.
Uh-huh.
So, I've had my chair. First off, for anybody who doesn't know about Secret Labs chairs, they're fucking expensive. This is a $350 chair. I have 2 of them. One for me and one for my significant other. I have 2 of these chairs. I bought my chair this year. I haven't even had it 6 months. 4 to 5 months I've had this chair. I have on my armrest. I wish I would have took it off before the podcast, but I didn't really want to do all that. On my armrest. So the way the armrest is like it's basically it's just this shape right here. It's just a fucking goddamn oval. It's literally all it is, right? So on the insides, the leather is cracking. On the insides. I am not fat enough to touch the insides of my armrest. Not even fucking close. Not even close. I could probably weigh like 300 pounds and still wouldn't touch the insides of these fucking armrests. So they don't touch anything. There's no reason for them to be fucking cracking at all.
Oh, his armrests.
Are you guys...
You were bitching about your internet. That's why you're having so many issues now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They heard you.
So the internet fucked up again? Sweet. This is what we're talking about, guys. This is what we deal with. That's what we deal with. So we give it 5 minutes.
This week's podcast?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think he's still trying.
I'm trying. I'm definitely trying. You can't hear me.
Yeah, he's trying.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This is what we deal with. So that way, whenever you guys know that I'm pissed off, I'm justified in me being pissed off. I'm justified. I'm justified in me being pissed off.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we got movement with Kelsey again.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're back. We're back. We're here.
Yeah, we're here. We're back. We're here. Okay, cool. So yeah,
James is being a dick, but we're here.
I'm justified in being pissed off. This is what I'm showing. So for people who want to know, Charter, Spectrum, you can go fuck off too because you suck. Anyways, we're losing all sponsors today. Fuck them all. Anyways, all future sponsors, I should say, because they don't sponsor.
We never want Charter fuck you. Oh, fuck them.
So I'll start off with saying, and this is where it's going to get confusing for you guys. I'll start off with saying they are replacing my armrest. That is happening. Now I know what you're thinking, Chris. Why do you say fuck them? So
yeah, what's the problem?
They give you a 2-year warranty on your chair when you buy it. You automatically get a 2-year warranty. And it's both my armrests, by the way, are cracking on the inside. Not just one, both. Once again, 5 months I've had this chair. $350. This is important. So, 2-year warranty, 3-year warranty, you get an extra 2 years if you take a picture of your chair with your gaming setup and then hashtag them on whatever social media platform you use. And I did it on Twitter. So this is my amazing game setup. Love my chair. It's great. And I love the chair. It's comfortable. I fucking love the chair. Don't get me wrong. I love my fucking chair. This is where it comes into play. Not why they go fuck themselves. Normal wear and tear, as they called it, which in 5 months, how that is normal wear and tear, got zero fucking clue. Normal wear and tear is not covered in their warranty. So I decided to dig into their warranty a little bit myself and kind of understand more about that warranty. They don't cover wear and tear, which there's not another warranty on Earth that does not cover wear and tear.
Normal wear and tear is not covered under most warranties.
You're wrong. You are 100% wrong. I did my homework on this before I came on the podcast. Almost every warranty out there covers normal wear and tear. They don't cover anything outside of normal wear and tear as far as like if my cat got on here and scratched up my fucking pillow. They don't cover that. They cover even fucking tires cover normal wear and tear. That's insane. Even look it up. Look it up. I literally looked this shit up. So that way I'd be correct on this fucking podcast.
I know down here, if you like buy a new tire, the warranty includes like if you're driving on the road and it gets popped by like a nail or something, they'll replace the whole tire for free.
Normal wear and tear. Normal wear and tear is covered on literally, I think the number was like 98% of warranties covered in America. Normal wear and tear.
Most vehicle protection plans will cover a repair on a covered component that has worn beyond the manufacturer's tolerance. That is the opposite of normal wear and tear.
What are you talking about?
I think she's talking about cars.
I don't know about cars. I didn't look into
an
actual vehicle. I was talking about a tire, but specifically. But that's not what I looked up. That was just one of the ones that popped up whenever I was looking up normal wear and tear use and warranties in America. It popped up that it was like 96 or 98% of normal warranties cover normal wear and tear because that's what they expect to happen.
Clearly, we're Googling different shit because normal wear and tear, as I'm Googling it, is everything saying, hey, it doesn't cover this because this is a product is supposed to be used, and when it is used, you can't be mad at them for a used product not being new.
Correct. You can't be mad at it for being new. But okay, let me re-explain this. Okay, so normal wear and tear to a company's standards is that if it's outside the warranty and it breaks due to normal wear and tear of you using it correctly, you can't get mad at that. But if it's within a year's worth of a warranty, because most warranties are only a year, and all you do is use it like it's supposed to, and it breaks, they consider that normal wear and tear. They feel that they should have enough confidence in their shit. It shouldn't break within a year of normal wear and tear. That's what I mean. If I'm literally just sitting in this chair, if I'm going fucking crazy and throwing this chair against the wall, that's my fault. But if I'm normally just sitting in this chair,
wear and tear.
That's what I mean, though. Normal wear and tear within the warranty is covered. I don't understand how you don't get what I'm saying.
Because this argument may not need to show up in the podcast, but if normal wear and tear is not normally covered because that's normal use of the product. Right. Now, if this is wearing out faster than they believe that it should, then they will cover this.
Right, because with the normal
which is why they're replacing your chair.
Well, that's not why they're replacing it. First off.
Okay.
So.
Well, then educate me.
Okay, so like I said, if you're within a warranty and you do the normal shit, you should be fine. There should be nothing wrong with your chair, which is why they say that normal wear and tear is covered because they don't expect normal wear and tear to wear your shit out within the fucking warranty. If it's outside the bounds, then they're like, okay, hold on, what the fuck's going on? Obviously, there's literally nothing I can do to cause this to happen. They literally said that in the email. We have no idea. Maybe it's your environment. The fuck's that supposed to mean? So,
particularly dry environment.
They hit me with, but that's the thing though. On their website, they pride themselves on the leather that they use is not supposed to be affected by environment. They pride themselves on that. They call it PLU 2.0 is what they call it.
So they're bragging about, hey, doesn't matter what's going on in your world, this won't affect it. And then they tell you, okay, that's a fuck you move.
They then say, let me make sure I word this word for word because I don't want anything being taken out of context because I told them that I have viewers and I will definitely be steering them away from this because I have people that follow me on Twitch who have asked me whether they should get a Secret Lab chair or not. And I said, let me have it for a little while before I give you my recommendation. I'm now giving you my recommendation and I did this last night as well. Anyways, so let's get back to what we were talking about here. Okay, like I said, word for word, this is literally what they fucking said to me. I couldn't believe this shit. They said, although mentioned in our warranty terms that wear and tear is not covered under any warranty, We always are very determined to assist our valued customers. So that being said, since you messed up your chair, we will give you a one-time exception to arrange complimentary repair of your armrest. How many ways around that could you say that what I did is my fault and that you are not going to cover it under the fucking warranty? So I said, basically, your 5-year warranty doesn't cover anything. That's literally what I said back to them. And they said, well, it does. And I said, what does it cover? And they said, well, you would have to go read it. This is another thing it doesn't cover, by the way. If your chair arrives and something looks different about your chair than what you saw on the images online, they won't cover that. So if my stitching is fucked up, they wouldn't cover that. Out of the box! Out of the box! What? What? If my chair showed up missing a wheel? What? That's literally how it is worded in the warranty. If your chair shows up and looks different than our images on our website, this is free for people to go fucking look yourself, we do not cover that. That's how vague that is. That is literally how vague that is. Are you kidding me? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't fucking believe it. I was like, I would understand if you only had a year-long warranty and in 6 months you're beating my ass with this warranty right now. I would understand that. But someone who is just willing to throw 2 years onto a 3-year warranty for you taking a picture, you would think that maybe they think that their chairs would last around that fucking time. Here we are 5 months later, folks, and it's not fucking lasting. Secret Labs, best chairs, my ass. Well, apparently, yeah, because it's my fucking fault, right? So
clearly, if he was,
you can't even
they can go fuck themselves.
You're frozen.
No, it's perfect. Now's the time to whip all of your like hard one-liners. Now's the time.
Oh, dude, that's
so. Since they can't hear me, what I'm gonna say is James can't whip hard one-liners because
your face is hysterical.
He can't even be hard anyway.
Yeah, your face is real fucking pissed.
That's great. But I don't freeze on my side. That's the part that you guys don't realize. I don't freeze on my side. You guys freeze. So my face didn't stay the same. Your guys' face stayed the same. Maybe we're back. Maybe we're not back. Who knows? This is gonna be the best podcast ever.
I can mostly hear you.
Yeah. It's that I don't freeze. You guys freeze. So that's the unfortunate part.
Freeze.
No, I'm saying on the recording.
From our perspective, you are robotic and incoherent, and James is fucking with you by just going every so often, which is super not helpful.
But it was great because you said now would be the time for you to get all those hard one-liners out, and I was like, well, James can't even do a hard one-liner because he can't get hard to begin with anyway. So, but I was frozen, but they heard it, so it's great.
I don't want to make comments.
Maybe don't say this in front of me.
Oh! Yeah. Fuck you, James.
Don't make that sound.
Oh, my God. So,
yes, because all of our viewers are totally going to believe that you two are boning.
Well, we did say we were going to get married in Final Fantasy.
For a reason. I'm just saying.
Oh, are you getting married in Final Fantasy? I'm very excited for you.
Yeah. We talked about it.
He's going to make all the money, and I'm going to be making him food.
We got into a very, very big lover spat in front of everybody where James needed some money, and I'm rich as fuck in the game because, I know how to manage my money in the game. James apparently doesn't. And so I went to go give him... I went to go give him, what was it, 10? Did I give you 10 grand or 15?
10 the first time, 15 the second.
So 15,000. I'm giving him 15,000. Yeah, exactly. 15,000 gil.
What the fuck are you doing with your money, James?
Buying stuff to make Chris dinner.
So he then, in this trade, without me asking for it and without him telling me he's going to do it, decides to give me a line of fish. There's like 7 fish in this fucking trade. I scroll over each one, and each one is worth about 2 gil. I said, why would I give you 15,000 for you to give me 7 fish back that I'm obviously just going to sell and net profit around 14 gil? This is a waste of my time. It aggravates me to have to go over and sell all this fish that's now going to take up 7 fucking slots in my fucking inventory. Please remove them. And then he gets mad at me because I won't accept his fucking fish for the 15,000 that I had to teleport which cost me 800 gil to get over there. So I'm already losing money just to give him the money to begin with, that I'm not asking for back, by the way. So then he then gets mad at me and calls me a prick because I won't accept the fish that I don't want to have to go fucking sell out of my inventory.
Time out of my personal fishing life to give you that fish.
Yeah, no,
James?
You took time out of your personal fishing life to come get 15,000 gil from me that I teleported to you for. You didn't even come to me because you were too broke to fucking teleport. I had to teleport to you to give you the fucking money.
God, James, you do not have a future as a gold digger. Like, you picked the wrong battles, my friend.
I was like, I want your fucking fish. So, yeah, everybody's like, if you guys get married, then you'll be able to just give him money and he'll be able to just make you dinner. I was like, I don't want your fucking fish, dude. I have 7 slots in my inventory for no fucking reason. I don't want it. Game's good. But no, we did actually attend a wedding. They actually have wedding ceremony in the game. 2 players got married. You actually go to a church, a little Moogle comes out and fucking does the whole ceremony, fireworks and shit. Like, yeah, it was like a whole fucking thing. It was
You're all invited to our wedding, by the way.
Oh, I will totally come to that wedding. Send me an invite.
Okay.
I also got super mad because I didn't think about the fact of when we all bought the game, because we paid, $60 to have the fucking game, and didn't think about the fact that Black Friday was around the corner.
Oh, dude, that pissed me off.
So the entire game itself was on sale for $30, including all DLC and 1 month free subscription for $30. It's a goddamn steal. It's a goddamn steal. 100%. Yep. Whenever every DLC is about 55 hours worth of content. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
I've already beat the game 3 times over, so.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's 5. That is 5 full Final Fantasy games, and there's 4 DLCs: Realm Reborn, Heaven's Ward, Blood, whatever it is called, and then Shadowbringers.
So you don't even know the name of the DLC.
Oh my god! Woo! I hate you, James. Oh god, you don't even have your chocobo yet.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you just got your chocobo, so fuck you. Don't come talking to me, all right? I don't want to hear. This dude literally decides he's going to get on, and instead of grinding out levels to catch up with me in the fucking story, he spends an entire day fishing and mining. That's all I did. Nothing else.
Does that not help him grind levels?
Not even close.
Does.
It
does.
It grinds your fucking mining levels and your fishing levels. Does it help you get further in the story? No. It doesn't. Not even close.
I don't know. Does it, Chris?
No.
Tell me right now.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, wait, you can't because your internet sucks.
I hate James.
Killer one-liner, my friend. Killer.
I fucking hate James so much. I can't deal with him.
This is a pretty good Frozen one for him, too.
Oh,
now he's dying on the other side of the camera. That's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, you alright? You alive?
Oh, I'm alive.
You make it?
I fucking hate.
Dying over there?
I hate you so much, James.
Chris?
Nah, he's back. He's still pissed.
I hate you so much, James. I hate you so much.
I hate James, so yeah, he's back.
Oh my god.
Back and still pissed.
Yeah. I hate you so much, James.
I should just make it a mom.
And he's gone.
Oh, and you're back.
Oh, I'm here.
Still disappointed.
Yeah, I'm always disappointed in James. That's constant. That never changes. Yeah, this has been the greatest podcast of all time. So, I feel like now, hopefully, everybody will understand that I'm justified in some of my rants. I'm not saying all of them, but some of them. This is what I have to deal with. And let me also remind you that I looked at before we started recording. There's no outages in my area, and I reset both my modem and my router. And this is still what's happening. That's how bad my internet is. This is still what's happening. I paid for 400 megabytes. 400 megabytes. This is what I get.
I feel like your rants are just so long and spread out, and there's just multiple put in together that nobody can really argue because there's just so much bullshittery put into them.
Bullshittery. All right. Sure. Well, we've only been recording for 34 minutes, and technically we've really only been recording for probably like 15 minutes out of that because the rest of it's been fucking freezing screens. So.
Absolute nightmare.
See, I wish that Dead Fun was at a point where like I paid people to be on the channel because I would, just to be a dick, I would only pay James for half the time to be on this podcast. So you're only technically on for 15 minutes because the fucking internet kept fucking up. So that's funny. Oh, but anyways, so before my internet gets bad, we're gonna fucking wrap this fucking thing up. Or I'm sorry, before my internet gets worse.
Before it gets bad?
Yeah, before it gets worse.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the correct term there.
Oh my god!
Before it gets worse, huh?
Oh god, Chris, this is a nightmare.
Uh-huh. Anyways,
I had stuff to talk about, but I'm not going to commit to it.
Yeah, you'll have to wait till the next episode of the fucking podcast for that one.
Chris, it looks like you're picking your nose, by the way.
Yeah, it really does. From our perspective, you're just... Which, God, I hope his camera doesn't freeze on me doing that, because that's not what the internet needs.
No, it didn't. It didn't. Well, so that happened. Woot. Like, I was going to stream tonight. I was going to have a victory stream, because my daughter's home, and all this shit. I'm not going to be able to do that. If I could play Final Fantasy fucking 14, I'll be fucking surprised. So that'd be great. That'd be fun. Woot. Super happy. Go
have you like talked us out, or are we still trying to close the episode at this point?
I was waiting for you guys to finally come back in, and then I was gonna close out the episode. I was gonna do it while you guys were out, but you guys kept talking, so I can't talk over you.
If you freeze again, we'll shut up. That's
I'm just gonna shut it down now since you guys are fucking back, because you said you're not gonna commit to your stories anyway. So fuck it.
I'm not.
This has been the greatest fucking podcast of all time. I'm super glad you guys were here to witness the 15 minutes that we actually got of a fucking podcast. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was great. You know? Yeah. There's that.
Chris is so pissed.
I'm very fucking upset right now. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this fucking content. Or, you know, fucking try to like and subscribe. Maybe your internet will go out just from fucking association with mine at that point. So like and subscribe. Turn on notification bells. So that way you get notified next time my fucking internet goes out. Also, comment in the section below and tell me how bad my internet is, because that's what everybody fucking else does. So jump back down there and hashtag your fucking internet sucks, Chris, because trust me, I know. Maybe they'll fix it. I can go with them with a petition of fucking comments and be like, hey, look at this. That's how bad your fucking internet is. Anyways, and maybe they'll fucking jump to it and finally fucking sell me fiber optic that exists in my apartment already. Anyways, there's Twitch links down there. You can go watch me not be able to stream because my internet's terrible. You will be able to catch me on Twitter because, believe it or not, I don't need my internet for that. I just use my fucking cellular service. So we can chat there, lag free. That'd be great. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. We'll see you next time. Woo!